Hello YouTube, this is Dorian, aka the HAUTE Bruja, aka the High Priestess, aka Hurricane Dorian, aka that bitch. If you don't know me, now you know me, and pretty much this is your premier channel for all things fashion, spirituality, self-care, self-love, healing, everything, the whole 9 yards that has to do with fashion, spirituality, or creativity, unfiltered, raw, and uncut. All of my social medias are down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, girl, help a bad bitch out. Help a bad bitch get to where they're going. You know, the only thing that I ever want to do is help people. And I want to use my natural gifts and natural abilities to help people. So welcome to my video. Today's video is going to be Cancer's reading for late September 2020. This is going to be a very general reading. It applies to your sun, moon, rising in your sun, moon, rising in your sun, moon, rising in hold up, girl, get my train of thought. Trying to read the cards. Your sun, moon, rising in Venus or Mercury, any of your placements that you might have as a Cancer. Discipline. All right. So for Cancer, late September 2020. Today, your main themes seems to be judgment, boredom, and death. Cancers, right now, I'm feeling like you are in a relationship or situation that is very. It's not becoming stale, but you feel like a part of you is dying to be reborn again. With this death card, a part of you is dying to be reborn again. You know, your judgment, you know better. You have, in my opinion, despite your emotional nature, you have some of the most rational minds outside of your emotionality and sensitivity out of all of the water signs. But what I'm getting right now is that you're in a relationship where some days it's very passionate, some days it's really stale. Specifically right now for late September 2020, you're in a relationship. Some days it's really passionate, some days the relationship boring as hell, the sex boring as hell, and or just some days I'm getting that the passion in your relationships right now can be a bit misdirected. And it can definitely, some days it sends you into a state of boredom. Some days it makes you feel very alive. But the passion itself is it's there in whatever situationship it is. There is a very interesting give and take in this relationship with balance popping up. This is a relationship that kind of has been a long time coming. There's a lot of discipline and a lot of working through problems and character flaws and defects in this relationship. But it's a relationship that you kind of took a little risk. You kind of jumped the gun on, some might say. But in your case, it's not a very bad thing, because it's not a bad thing. And I'm getting that this relationship might even be with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's a relationship that you kind of took a risk on. You kind of had a lot playing on this relationship. You were going to take some losses with getting into this relationship, but you managed to work through some shadow parts. And now I'm feeling like you've kind of gotten what you wanted, but it's like sometimes boredom sets in. Boredom sets in with this relationship, Cancer. You need to figure out really what the fuck you want. A lot of the Cancers that I know, when they don't have like a man or a significant other, they really don't know what to do with themselves. Look, self-esteem and suffering came up. And because of this, Cancer, sometimes I'm not saying recently, but sometimes they might get into situations that are not the most healthy for them. Physical body came up. They might stress you out or bring some type of affliction to you that can kind of bring a little bit of mental or emotional despair. But for some reason, your imaginative nature doesn't even allow you to see this. I'm talking about more so now, currently. But self-esteem is something that is seems to be a sort of kind of big theme of what's going on. But Let's see, because I'm about to switch to the Rider-Waite deck. Let's just get a few more little card pulls out here. Grace. Whatever these hardships, though, that you've kind of been through, Cancer, you didn't kind of took these in stride. You know, with the help of some family, friends, and some close confidants who you trust, you definitely have kind of taken these hardships into stride, and survival popped up. You didn't let this shit beat you down, girl. You just kept it. Girl, you kept shit pushing. You kept it moving, girl. You know you could have cried over spilled milk. You know you could have played the blame game. But you know what the fuck was up. You knew what the fuck you did to put yourself in that position. So it's like you're kind of not even crying over spilled milk. And for me, knowing Cancers, that is a really beautiful thing, because every Cancer I know is always crying and nagging about something. So let's get a few more things, and then we'll switch to the Rider-Waite deck. Shame. Even though you're showing this face to the public that you're not ashamed of what happened, deep down you do have some type of guilt. Psychic awareness. You knew what the fuck you were getting yourself into. You knew what the fuck you did to cause this. In Cancer, baby, spirit, the universe, they kind of whipped your ass a little bit with epiphany. They kind of taught you a lesson that, bitch, don't be out here moving stupid. Look out for yourself before you can look out for others. Look out for take care of yourself before you could think about taking care of others. You know, Cancers, you know, y'all are really good for doing stuff like that. Y'all are good for letting yourself suffer emotionally and mentally so that you can feed another bitch. Look, you can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself. Loss popped up. Cancers, sometimes, I love y'all, but y'all be needing to like, ooh, child. Ooh, child. Self-control. Self-control. Creativity. Victory. Overall, though, you're going to move past this, girl. You're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to, y'all kind of had y'all little hot mess moments in the past with shame. Y'all didn't had y'all hot ass mess moments in the past. But I'm getting an overall positive energy for Cancer for the month. You know, you appreciating the small things. You appreciating going out with your significant other. You're appreciating the fact that you can even be out in public with your significant other. You know, and, you know, just for that alone has ended off this part of the reading with a pretty positive note. Let's switch it over to my good old classic Rider-Waite deck. Page of Cups. Look, that very emotionally manipulative, kind of self-destructive energy, self-destructiveness that I see Cancers like to put themselves through. The Tower in reversed. Look, girl, Cancer, you gotta stop putting yourself through all this bullshit for people who you know, I'm not gonna say they don't give a shit about you, because they definitely care about you, but it's just that they feel like their needs come before you. And this is where you have a problem putting your foot down. Putting your foot down and compromising your own happiness for these certain people and these certain individuals. You really need to stop this. You really need to stop this. You need to set your boundaries. Boundaries and people around water signs seem to really be a thing this month. You know, you're not going to feel very emotionally fulfilled if you do not set your boundaries and stand your ground. That seems to be a big water sign thing this month. You know, with water signs, you know, we're so compassionate and empathic until people suffering or pity stories, or just people who, you know, don't really necessarily deserve some of our energy sometimes definitely feel like they can kind of come back around. And this time I feel like more so with Pisces and Scorpio, it's like it's like fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. But with Cancers sometimes don't learn this lesson, and I'm feeling that sometime in the past you're not really going to learn the lesson, and it's going to come where you didn't kind of cried or feel like you didn't kind of, somebody didn't play with your heart or your emotions and weren't very as serious with your heart or your emotions for you to see this or realize this. But when you do realize this, or if you realize it and follow your intuition, If you do realize this, look, strength popped up. Strength popped up. If you do realize this and you do realize the power that you have and you do stop letting people play with your heart and your feelings, honey, you can definitely come out on top and definitely be that bitch. That bitch that's sitting on this chariot right here. You know, we got the Hermit after this. We have, what is this? King of Swords. We have the Fool. And we have Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Cancer, you gotta kind of take every bit of this advice from Spirit that you can possibly have. I'm getting that some of y'all might not even listen to this advice, and that is just simply going to be y'all lost and just simply something that y'all might have to work through. So the healing and the necessary self-love that I feel like most Cancers need can really manifest itself before 2020 is over. I do see that some of y'all have opportunities that y'all are juggling. This kind of also ties into the Queen of Pentacles that I just pulled out. Y'all have job opportunities or school opportunities or just things that y'all are trying to juggle so that y'all can feel much more monetarily stable. If you see what I'm talking about, y'all have certain options or things that y'all are trying to weigh out so that y'all can better feel much more stable. But I definitely see some sort of job opportunities or professional opportunities coming to y'all, or some sort of rewards for something coming to y'all. The past things of y'all past are not keeping, well, the past trend, the things that have taken place in y'all past, I do feel that y'all don't think about it anymore. It doesn't keep y'all up at night anymore. And y'all are actually kind of moving forward with y'all lives. Despite what has happened or what has taken place in the past few weeks, y'all are definitely moving forward with y'all lives with the Wheel of Fortune, this Swords card that I just pulled, and I believe this is the Nine of Swords reversed. Y'all are definitely moving forward. The things that have kept y'all stressed and stuff in the past, and with that kept y'all stressed in the summer months, is no longer a worry of y'all. And I'm definitely feeling that y'all are feeling very fulfilled and feeling like y'all have kind of maybe even accomplished something. Emotional fulfillment. Yeah, y'all not looking back. Y'all are not looking back. Let's see what this Justice card means. What does this Justice card symbolize for my Cancers? What does this Justice card symbolize for Cancer? Okay. Yeah, no fear. You know, you feel like you didn't experience shit already, Cancer, and now you feel like you know who you are, you know what you can bring to the table emotionally, but sometimes you do not trust yourself. And with this Magician card, this card is really big on trusting yourself and knowing who you are, and the phrase and the word that I keep hearing for all my water signs is stepping into your power. With this Magician card, Cancer might be the one who may actually low-key be suffering with doing this right now. You know, you can triumph and definitely win at life, but you still gotta definitely kind of work on some things and some things that, you know, may still be in the back of your mind deep down, maybe even romantically. Wow, this popped up romantically. Very big card for romance, and it popped up. You need to kind of still work through those things, but Cancer, this was a very mixed signal reading for you. I don't really know. I don't really know what I could have. Take what applies is pretty much what I'm trying to say. Take what applies. Take what applies. Take what resonates. Some things might not resonate right now, but they may resonate in the future. And yeah, just be mindful. Stay woke. Stay woke. Be mindful. Oh, wow. Okay. Some new info just came out for the Cancer reading. Whoever y'all are dealing with right now, they're definitely seeing somebody else. It's a third-party situation. They might be doing some little cheating on you. the devil in reverse. They are doing a little bit of cheating on you. They're also with you. They're also with you, and they care about you and they love you. But they're definitely seeing other people. They are cheating on you. You know, it's just giving me very much so third party situation. You know, they got some sort of little affair going on. What does that Three of Wands mean? Not putting your foot down. Not putting your foot down. Not fighting back. Not speaking out about things. And now you have ended up in a third party situation. Spirit is telling me. I do feel that despite this, for some reason, I feel like y'all don't even care. Y'all don't even care. Y'all are just feeling like, you know, I got the person that I want. Even if they're not entirely mine, I still got them. And that's a good and a bad thing, Cancer. So I'm just going to leave the reading off on that. I hope you guys felt some things in the reading that resonated with you. I hope I definitely was able to speak to some of y'all situations. And yeah, this concludes the Cancer late September 2020 reading. Stay tuned for fire signs tomorrow. So, alrighty, Cancer, stay blessed, stay in alignment, live your absolute best life, honey. Keep your head up, and Ashe, amen, hallelujah. So mote it be, so it is, honey. And stay blessed, Cancer. Don't fucking let nobody have you out here being a side bitch. Is part of what I want you to take, side bitch or side nigga, from this reading. I don't want you to be out here being nobody's side bitch or side nigga. Or, you know, they got you thinking that you the main. Meanwhile, honey, they got a whole plethora of bitches or niggas on the side. So, Cancer, you take what applies, and I will see you guys probably next week or the week after next. Well, I'll see y'all guys tomorrow because I'm doing the air signs, but all of my links and descriptions are in everything, social medias, everything down below. If you ever want to book a tarot card reading with me or oracle card reading, all of my information is down below. Just DM my Instagram. I always answer my DMs. So, yeah. Bye, YouTube. Peace and blessings.